Hi everyone, my name is JT Pilot, and today we'll be making another model airplane review. This time I'm reviewing the 100 scale NG models JetBlue Airbus A320-200 and the Spotlight Livery, and this was an April 2024 release. So overall this is a good NG model. There's some issues with this model I have though, however, but this is still better than the competition in the 100 scale market. I'm just grateful to finally have a JetBlue new livery aircraft in my collection. It's an A320, just for the airport dates, especially for the random airport dates in Jacksonville. So, yeah, this is going to be a great model to have in the collection. So nonetheless, this is how I do model airplane reviews. I first start off with the box of the model, and then the end of the video, and then after that, we'll be doing an in-depth analysis of the model, and then at the end of the video, we'll be scoring this model with my JT scoring system. So nonetheless, let's get started off with the box. And alright, so beginning with the box of this model. So on the top of the box, you have your Airbus A320 titles there, and then you have the wonderful Spotlight A320 CGI image there. Then you have some Spotlight design going on there, so that's looking great. Then on the bottom left of the box, you have the JetBlue titles and your registration, which is number 821 Juliet Bravo. Then on the bottom right, you have Blue Yorker, so that is the aircraft name. Then you have the NG models logo there. So here's the bottom of the box here of your A320 titles, your CGI image, the NG models logo, and the item number, which is 150. You got your item number down there. Right side of the box there. Your top of the box there. The left side of the box there. And then proceeding on to the back of the box here, you have your CGI image once again, your NG Models logo, NG Models social medias on your bottom left, and then you have your warning labels and the Blue Yorker titles. And that is it for the box. So proceeding on to the left side of this model, so there's a few issues prevalent throughout this model. I'm just going to describe them. They're all minor though, but I just have to mention them. So speaking of the first issue, we'll be starting off with the nose portion of this aircraft. So here you got your weather dome there. You have your stack ports and pitot tubes down there, looking great. You have Blue Yorker there, so that's the aircraft name once again. And then you have your cockpit windows here. So the second cockpit window to your right, the bottom of it is slightly tilted up a little too much. It makes the cockpit windows look a little strange. And it makes the overall nose look a little weird. The nose is like, for me at least, the nose part of the model really makes or breaks the model in my opinion. The nose shape is still good on this model though, but that one cockpit window can throw you off a little bit. At least it's still better than the efforts by Gemini Jets on their A320s, but still, that's a little unfortunate there. Then your your L1 door, sorry. Then your antenna there, so there you go. And then you have the nose linger, which is looking good. It's slanted, it's a little slanted, which is perfectly accurate there. And then you have your fleet number down there. You have your JetBlue tiles looking great there. They're a little too high there, but I'll go over that in a minute. And then you have your passenger wings there. These are a little too small, and they are a little too high on this model. So that's a bit unfortunate. That's the biggest concern I have with this model, is the passenger wings are a little too high there and a little too small there. So yeah, the NG really needs to work on their window line. At least just make the passenger wings look a little larger, and it'll make the model look so much better. So proceeding on to the middle portion of this model, you have your emergency escape doors there, which these are a little too small and too high as well. And then you have your wings here. So you have the emergency escape passenger wings. These are accurate, so those are looking great. You have your sharklet there. The sharklet could be a little better shaped as well. It could be a little bit more slanted, but other than that, that's looking good. And then your top of the wings there, you have your aileron details and your flap details there, looking great. And then proceeding on to the IAE engines, these are looking fantastic, great shape, lots of detail in them. You'll really see the detail when we proceed on to the front portion of this model. And then up there should be a anti-collision light up there. And then there is your SATCOM box there. On the top of the SATCOM box should be gray, so that's a little detail miss there. And then, yeah, a little paint chip there on this model. That's a bit unfortunate, right between the blue and the white there. So that's a bit unfortunate. And of course, I just noticed that today while making this review. So you have two more antennas there, and then you have your United States flag and your registration, which is number 821 Juliet Bravo. Airbus A320 tiles there, which those are a little too high as well. And then the L2 door there, and the beautiful spotlight tail. At least the spotlight tail is looking fun, amazing. Yeah, and at least the colors are accurate on this model. The livery is accurate, so that's good. Alright, so proceed on to the back portion of this model. At least this area is looking good. So here you have your Then here you have your APU exhaust. They're looking great. Even your vertical stabilizers and horizontal stabilizers, these are looking perfect. And proceeding on to the bottom of this model, so here your wonderful JetBlue tiles down there. You have your stand hold. You have your wing landing gear there. The bottom of the IE engine is looking fine, amazing. And then you have the bottom of the wings looking great as well. And then you have your nose landing gear there, also looking great. And you can see the gear doors there, so at least the bottom of the aircraft looks great. Proceeding on to the front portion of this model, so here you have your cockpit windows there. These are still looking a little bit strange there, so that's a bit unfortunate. But here's the insides of the IE engines. At least these are looking great, so there you go. Those are looking good. And then you got your landing lights there, and then your navigation lights on these shark lights. And proceeding on to the right portion of this model. So here you have your R1 door there. And then you have the bag hold. So you have one below the JetBlue titles. You got one below. And then you got one below the registration. And then you got the wonderful Spotlight tail with the R2 door. So, and that is it for the right side of this aircraft. And that is it for the analysis portion of this model review. Alright, so proceeding on to the JT score portion of this model review. So overall, this is still a good NG model, but there's some minor issues I have with this model. So the fuselage is good on this model. NG did a great job on that, so 5 out of 5. The nose, I did give a 5 out of 5 because the shape of it's good, but the printing of it's not as good, which I did deduct a point. I deducted 2 points for printing on this model. Printing only got a 3 out of 5 just because of the high window line and the cockpit windows being a little bit messed up. But the tail looks great on this model, so that's a 5 out of 5. Wings are only a 4 out of 5 just because the sharklets could be a better shape. The landing gears have also received a 5 out of 5. The engines have received a 5 out of 5. Those are great. They're well detailed. Same thing with the livery. The aerials received a 5 out of 5. The quality control did receive a 4 out of 4, just 4 out of 5, just because of the paint chip there. So I need to update that score there. So the final score of this model is a 46 out of 50, or an A at 92%. So overall, this is still a good NG model, but there are some minor issues with this model. And alright guys, that does conclude today's review. You'll be seeing some wonderful outdoor model photos of this aircraft. So, yeah, so overall, do I recommend for you to purchase this model? And I'd say I would still recommend for you guys to purchase this model, just because it's still a good engine model, even with those minor issues on the model. The issues really don't bother me too much, but it may bother some other people, so that's why I have to mention it. This is supposed to be an informative review, so, and you can make your own judgment of whether you want to purchase this model or not. But if you want to hear from me, I would recommend this model. It's still better than the Phoenix version that came out. I assume Gemini just will get around doing this aircraft at some point, and this model will still be better than the Gemini version. Gemini just needs to fix their noses on their A320. That's really what ruins their A320 models for me, at least. So, yeah. So overall, this is still gonna be the best JetBlue A320 Spotlight livery in the 1/400 scale market. So I still highly recommend for you guys to purchase this model. So that's it for this review. I'm JT Pilot, and I'd like to thank y'all so much for watching this video, and have a wonderful day. Bye.